Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me for this message today. I am really excited because I had a very specific but such a clear message yesterday, and I didn't record the reading. I really wish I did. So, as I was sitting down shuffling the cards before this video, I was getting the same cards as I did yesterday. So I think we're going to get the same message because I think a lot of people need to hear this. A lot of people in the collective are going through the same things, and justice is here for these people that are trying to bring down light workers. So, um, first we have these two cards came out, Capricorn and Gemini. And this is Capricorn is the devil, Gemini is the lovers. So this could be for some of you an ex that's attached to something. There's like an addiction here. It could be drugs, but the message I was getting yesterday is it's actually a group of people that are addicted to trying to bring you down. They're addicted to watching you online. Um, for some of you, this is like very specific. There is like this is like family, but not like blood family. It's maybe through a child, like a mother in law of some sort, or um, like I picked up on this like grandma and granddaughter energy that are working together and using technology to make you appear a certain way to like ruin your reputation online. So yeah, it's very interesting. We can definitely get into it, but we have you have an ancestor, passed on loved one that's around you that has seen everything these people have done in the dark, and they are like they're done with this. They're like, this is enough. These people have done enough to try to sabotage your progress. Um, these people have put you in this Ten of Swords energy. They've multiple people close to you have stabbed you in the back, kicked you while you were down. They thought it was funny. Magician in reverse. They've done a lot of manipulation behind the scenes. It's like really heavy energy. So yeah, it's taken you a lot of strength. That's why the Leo card is out here, to get through this. And this, they're proud of you for how strong you've been with everything these people have put you through. And with Libra out here, justice is coming in for you. And these people are being brought down. They're all like stuck in this toxic karmic loop, that they can't seem to get out of. But we're going to get some more clarity on this. You have, you've been so resilient through all of this. You've experienced like a spiritual ascension through all of this because you've trusted in God throughout this whole process. You've used your intuition. You had to, like yesterday I was picking up, you had to like walk away from these people without really knowing, like you had like the path ahead of you was dark. You didn't know where you were heading, but you knew that you had to walk away. So you took it one step of one step at a time, and you trusted God throughout the process. And this card also says victory. So you are, you've had a victory. These people can't affect you anymore. And like yesterday, I was picking up, cock blocking. You've been blocking out their energy. Yesterday, I was picking up that these people are experiencing a lot of karma for what they did to you. They wanted you stuck. They wanted to affect your forward progress. They saw how much progress you were making, and they wanted to stop that. And some of these people are wishing they hadn't treated you the way they did, kicked you while you were down, because now you're doing so well and they're broke and they need your help, but now you're not there to help them. So they want to try to like use your resources to like they dug themselves in this pit, and now they're coming asking you to help them out. That they dug this hole for themselves, and they want you to fix it for them. Give me more on that. Same-ish, different day. In their head, you're ignoring them. Maybe some of these people have tried to reach out to you, but they have no access to you anymore. This is like they're lying to themselves here, making assumptions, creating stories, trust issues showing. Haunted. Yeah, so they're kind of like, with those cards together, they're gaslighting themselves about what happened. They're trying to twist the story and make you out to be the villain, even though they had you in this Ten of Swords energy. And it's like they've lied to themselves and other people so much, they're kind of like they have like false memories. They don't even know what's true and what's not at this point. They didn't know your worth. They looked down on you. They thought they were better than you. If this was somebody you were in a relationship with, they put you in third party situations. They were juggling you with someone else. They could regret their decision. They could be trying to reach out to you and like run back to you because whoever they got with, I mean, they're running from them. So let me get more on that, but they're trying to run back to you, but you might have this person blocked, or you rejected their offer to come to try to start something with you. This person doesn't have any. Yeah, this person doesn't have the same control over you they used to in the past. They could have been really like emotionally manipulative. They could have taken advantage of you because you wanted to like see the best in this person. And now they're kind of like, they don't know what direction to take. They're being really impulsive. They're just trying to like, there's no self-reflection here either. They're not taking any accountability for their actions. They just think that you'll take them back. They can come in and out of your life whenever they feel like it, and you'll take them back. One card fell on the floor. Judgments. Yeah, they're scared. They're running from judgment. So they got with this karmic partner who could be putting them in the same situation they had you in, and they're realizing that um, that this is their judgment, this is their karma for how they treated you, and they're trying to avoid that karma. They think if they come back to you, they're still not taking any accountability, so they're not going to apologize. They're just going to come in and like try to love bomb you. Yeah, this came in sideways. So this says crying over you, still not over it, watching your posts, pretending they're fine. Like, I don't think they're going to try to make you feel like they're the victim. Like, they want you to feel bad for them. Played out. Yeah, like you've already been through this cycle with this person, maybe multiple times. They've been in and out of your life, and you recognize the way that they move and the patterns that they're stuck in. And you know that that's not for you. So, yeah, they want to come forward with this love offer and this Page of Cups energy, not having done any kind of self-reflection. They're going to get themselves like dolled up, not dealing with any of the baggage from whatever connection they're trying to run away from. And they want to just bring all that back into and dump it on you because, yeah, you're in this Nine of Pentacles energy, self-sufficient. You've learned lessons from your experience with this person. You're seeing with the Nine of Cups, you're very like satisfied with your life the way it is. It could have been a long time since you were with this person. If this is family, that you had to walk away from, you're doing a lot better now than when you were involved with them. And they see you as very strong, fulfilled, happy, content. You're in a new cycle. You feel whole, like you're ready to just keep accomplishing more goals. You're an earth angel. You've taken all of the painful things that these people have done to you, and you have like alchemized it and turned it, like you've healed yourself. And they want to know like how you did this, because they know what they they put you through. They thought you were weak. They're looking at all of this through a new perspective. They could have thought that you were like irresponsible, that you weren't going to, like, you worked hard, but you weren't making any progress. Every time you felt like you were taking a step forward, it's like these people would throw something in your path and kind of knock you back a couple steps. Anytime that they'd put you in this Ten of Swords energy, you would heal, move on. And then once they saw that you were happy again and making progress, they would do something else to throw an obstacle, throw you off your path, so that you would start back and just stay in this energy of having to work so hard and not seeing any results. Knight of Pentacles. What's that about? The Nine of Swords. I feel like some of these people they're up at night, they're losing sleep, they're having a lot of anxiety, thinking back, like they're haunted by the things that they did to you, the ways that they betrayed you. And they know they need to come forward and give you an apology or tell you the truth. You have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. They know you didn't deserve any of this, that you were always loving with these people. You were like self-sacrificing at some points. You would sacrifice your own comfort, what was best for you, in order to make these people more comfortable. And then they kept trying to sabotage you. It's really messed up. Yeah, some of them are having legal issues now. They could have been doing something illegal and they're getting caught. They're broke. They can't seem to make any money. So it's like they're in this Seven of Pentacles energy. They can't trust the people around them. The people that grouped together to try to sabotage you are now turning on each other. They're all receiving like bad karma for this, and they're like blaming each other for it. Like these people felt like they were in competition with you, like it was some kind of game. They thought it was funny every time you got knocked down. Uninterested. With obsessive lover. So these people or this ex are they tried to control you in some way. They tried to control how other people perceive you. They're trying to, let's see, looking you up, dirt digging. So all of the things that they've done are not working. And that's making some of these people really upset. They're like obsessed with keeping you down, with control. They're trying to look you up online, trying to find evidence that you're this person they're trying to paint you out to be. Because I think some people are questioning these things that they've said about you. They're like, where's the proof of this? And they're trying to look it up, trying to expose you. They think you're hiding something. Grudge holder. Yeah. So they're like convincing other people to hold this grudge against you that they have no evidence for. This is something they've completely made up about you. Happiness haters. Yeah, okay. This is what I was getting. So for some of you, yeah, these people are egotistical, only concerned for their ego. Cyberbully. So there's someone, and this is very specific, it's not for everyone. This is what I was picking up on yesterday. There's an older person and like a younger person. They could be like a teenager or they're an adult that acts like a teenager. But it's somebody who is more like technologically savvy is being encouraged by this older person or this authority figure to create fake accounts impersonating you, making other people believe these things like this account is you, and they're just being like a terrible person, and it's for the purpose of like ruining your reputation, to keep you stuck. They want to like limit your options. They want to close doors for you so that people, they want you bankrupt. So you don't have any opportunities to move forward. Could be a group of women who are jealous of your glow up. They are addicted to moves in silence. They're doing all of this behind the scenes. They think they're getting away with it. Yeah, so they're like addicted to bringing you down. They're addicted to like, they can't stop like looking up. There's something on social media that you're posting. They can't stop watching you, trying to steal your ideas. A lot of this is like just projection, like the way that they perceived you initially. It's like a mirror, like they were projecting their own issues onto you. So these people had issues with their ego, and they're just very insecure. They're immature. Like these people are, I think they're full grown adults, but they're acting like middle schoolers. And they think it's so funny until Now all of this is coming back on them. I think everything that's done in the dark is going to be exposed if it hasn't already. And it's like kind of like cringy. Like they didn't want anybody to know that they were this desperate. Like it's really gross behavior. Talking ish, gossip behind your back, spreading lies, smiling in your face. So these people acted like they were your friends, but it was only to like try to get more information from you so that they could twist it and further affect your reputation. They didn't like that other people saw your strength or your resiliency, the love that you have for yourself, the pure love that you give to others, the peace that you carry around with you. All of that was triggering to these people. Or this ex. If it was an ex, they were very insecure, they were narcissistic. They were also controlling. They wanted to keep you in this box. And because you had to walk away from this person, yeah, the Chariot was right under Queen of Cups. So you could be a Cancer. Could be a Virgo, Sagittarius, Leo. They had to group together with karmic friends, and there's a lot of people out here, a lot of different energies I'm picking up on. They had to group together, and even in the numbers that they had, they couldn't bring you down. They couldn't stop your forward progress. They feel like fools for doing all of this because in the end, all they've done is ruin their own reputation. Now people don't trust them. They think they're petty. They see it as, yeah, tower moments. So it's obvious that, yeah, this is happening really quickly. Like for a long time, yeah, with the sun. Oh my goodness. So for a long time, they were getting away with this stuff. But all this has come to light and it's all being like brought down. There could be a legal case involved with this because some of what they were doing was actually illegal. They could have been using like their position of authority to get information on you, share it with others. You walked away from this situation you had to pull these swords out of your back yourself and move on. You didn't try to get revenge on these people. You had to give it to God. Right at the cut of the deck, the Hierophant. You gave it to God, and so now you're receiving blessings for following your gut, getting away from all of this conflict. There's the High Priestess too. God's not going to let these people continue doing what they're doing. They have decided to use their free will to continually bring down an earth angel, a divine being, an empress. You were nothing but kind to these people. You had pure intentions. And they can't even fathom being like that because they love drama, they love conflict, they love gossip. They love feeling like they can control the way other people perceive you. They got like a high off of this. That's like this addictive behavior energy I'm picking up on. They were addicted to feeling like they were more powerful than you. But that was like all an illusion. And now it's like all happening at once that they're being brought down, they're being exposed. Everything is being brought to the light. Some of these people could have done spell work against you. They could have hired somebody to do like black magic to bring you down because they were so desperate because nothing they were doing was working. So all of that is being sent right back to them because God is protecting you. Star. You went from this 10 of Swords energy, picked yourself up, pulled the swords out of your back, and healed yourself and moved on without trying to send any bad intentions their way. Like the message I got yesterday where these people are just unhealed. They don't know that they're unhealed. They're taking their own trauma out on you, thinking that you must be so happy because you haven't ever experienced trauma before. When in reality, you're a pro at this. You've been traumatized your whole life since your childhood by your own family. This is nothing new to you, and that's why you're completely unaffected by these people. They're not the first people in your life to try to bring you down. And now they know, and they're going to think twice before they try to mess with someone else. They saw you as an easy target. And now they're just looking like a fool. So, and you are, big blessings are coming your way. You did all the right things. You're on the right path. God is giving you these ideas that are going to turn into something so beautiful. Your purpose in life is becoming more clear. Accelerated motion. So, these people did waste a lot of your time. They did make you stuck. They did stop your progress. But now, like, it's over. God is like, no, we're done with all this. Like, this is happening now. You're moving forward. Chariot energy with a firm foundation. So you trust your intuition now more than you ever have. Because a lot of you were following your intuition, like you had an idea that this was happening behind the scenes, but you didn't really have any evidence for it. And now that all of this is being brought to light, it's like a huge confirmation that you were right all along. You have authority over these people now. So you could be in some kind of leadership position. This is your destiny. You have authority over the, like, this narcissistic energy, like you can recognize somebody who's in their ego, narcissistic, like you recognize it immediately now. Recognition and reward. Material and spiritual prosperity and moving on. So you are being blessed for everything you had to go through. All of the attacks these people have sent you are being transformed into blessings for you. So the more these people put you through, the more betrayal you had to go through, the bigger your blessings are going to be. That's why this jackpot card was out right here. Like, I just feel like this is going to be like a really quick change. Like, you're going to go from feeling like you're under attack and stuck, unable to move forward, and all at once, these people are going to be knocked down. They're going to be stuck. Their reputation's going to be destroyed. Everything they wanted for you is going to happen for them. They're going to be miserable. If they hate happiness so much, well, they're going to be miserable now. And you all are getting this windfall of blessings. You could be getting new doors are opening. You could be, you know, offered a new job for some of you in an authority, a position of authority, or it could be like a spiritual career in like healing or tarot reading or like mediumship. You're being recognized for all the strength you had through all of this. Like, as all this comes out, people are going to go from not respecting you under the illusions that these people had for them to having like so much respect for realizing that everything you had to go through and the fact that you were still able to stay in this Queen of Cups energy. You kept your love pure. You had to walk away to protect it. But none of this has made you like bitter or fall into the same kind of chaotic karmic energy that these people are in. You're going to be so fulfilled spiritually, financially. You could have a new love coming in. And God is removing all of the blockages from your path because this is why you are here. This is your destiny. And none of these karmics are going to be able to stop you from moving forward. So I hope this was encouraging. I hope it helped. If you liked this video or if it resonated, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.